somebody here see my old friend John.
We are stepping back to the 60s this morning. The Kennedy assassination had a profound impact on Americans of all backgrounds, including musical artists, which led to some powerful songs that still resonate today. Music and media consultant Bruno del Granado is here with some musical history. Good morning, Bruno.
Good morning, John.
We're going to start out with some songs. This one is an epic. Simon and Garfunkel, Sounds of Silence. Really, just truly an epic tune. Let's listen to it.
Of silence. Restless dreams I walked alone, narrow streets of cobblestone.
Always love this tune. I can't tell you how many times I sort of scratched my head, listened deeply, and tried to make sense of it, and never realizing that it actually was inspired by the Kennedy assassination.
Paul Simon started writing the song shortly after the assassination and the effects of the aftermath. And even though he's never commented on it, but the song starts with "Hello, darkness, my old friend." He's basically telling where the country was at that time. You know, the innocence was gone. We were going into somber and darker times, uncertain times, and this song reflects that very much.
Yeah, Paul Simon is such a genius songwriter. He's not really referencing it in any direct way. He's just channeling a sort of depression that the country went
Exactly. It's the feeling that the country had after the president was assassinated.
All right, this one definitely a little more literal. He was a friend of mine by the Byrds. Let's give a listen to this one.
From a sixth-floor window, a gunner shot him down. He died in Dallas town.
No doubt who they're talking about in this one.
No, absolutely. Even though this was a traditional folk song, but Jim McGuinn, the lead guitarist, the night JFK was assassinated, went in and re-recorded the lyrics and basically made it an eulogy to John F. Kennedy. And even though it wasn't a big hit for the Byrds, it was released 2 years after the assassination, and it wasn't a big hit, but it became one of their standards when they played live.
And 2 years later, people are still like shell-shocked by this. It just shows you how long that this feeling lasted. Another iconic one, Abraham, Martin, and John know the song very well. Never knew that Dion did the song.
See my old friend John. Can you tell me where he's gone? He freed a lot of people, but it seemed the good they die young. I just looked around and he's gone.
Amazing song. It channels that feeling everybody had. Like, what would the country have been like if he wasn't gone?
Exactly.
Would we have gotten to some places faster? Would we have taken different turns along the way?
It's funny because Dion was not known for being a folksy kind of artist. He didn't write this song, but he is talking about the three biggest icons of social change: Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, and JFK. And then he references Bobby afterwards. But it's just, you think, what happened to the country after the Kennedy assassination? Where did we go? And for a couple of months, there was this uncertainty. And then things obviously changed afterwards.
Really makes you wonder where we would have gone. Real quick, Sympathy for the Devil.
The Rolling Stones.
Interesting anecdote, because you told me this right before we started doing this.
When the Stones wrote the song, it was early 1968. Bobby had not been assassinated yet. And the lyric basically says, "Who killed Kennedy?" And they had to change that to "Who killed the Kennedys?"
Wow.
It was very...
And an English band writing about it. Just an epic, profound fallout from this massive event 50 years ago. Bruno del Granado, thank you very much. Music and media consultant, we thank you for being with us. Stay with us. You're watching World News Now.